Hello, good evening, friends. God bless you. I wanted to share a very miraculous story from 1 King chapter 17. You might have heard this story from your childhood, from Sunday school. And it is a story about how God fed prophet Elijah using a raven. And the story is very beautifully listed. Let me read just few verses from 1 King chapter 17. It says, "And Elijah the Tishbite of the inhabitants of Gilead said to Ahab, As the Lord God of Israel lives, before whom I stand, there shall not be dew nor rain these years, except at my word. Then the word of the Lord came to him, saying, Get away from here and turn eastward and hide by the brook Cherith, which flows into Jordan, and it will be that you shall drink from the brook, and I have commanded the ravens to feed you there." Now, you see, after if you read this chapter later on, in the story, God also asked Elijah to go to Sidon, to a widow's house. We call it a Zarephath, the place in Zarephath, to widow's place. And God provided for prophet Elijah during time of famine. But in the beginning of this famine time, God did not send Elijah direct to Zarephath. God sent him to the brook of Cherith, and God said that I have commanded raven to feed you there. We don't know exactly how many days he has stayed there, but it is very interesting to know that this brook of Cherith was about 25-30 miles from Samaria, where King Ahab was there. So in our terms, the distance seems not that long, but when you are walking on a foot, it's quite a distance. And the name itself, Cherith, means cut off, separated, divorced, completely cut off. So God is taking Elijah to a journey where he is cut off from everybody. And God says, Elijah, I'm going to provide you. I have commanded the ravens. Now, you know that according to book of Leviticus, ravens are considered unclean bird. They are ugly, unclean. They are destructive. God has selected a raven, unclean bird, to bring food. Now, it is also interesting to note that these ravens, or the crow, were bringing food. What was the food? The food was bread and meat. Now, you know that bread is a normal diet for Israelites, but meat is used only a special ceremonial occasion, wedding or festivity. And God is saying that when I am taking you some places, I am going to give you the best food, not just the day-to-day food. I am giving you a festivity food, a party food every day. Do you feel that? You are cut off. God, you are started following God and you have lost everything. You are cut off. There is no provision. But in those times, God says that I have commanded ravens. God has commanded to meet somebody or something to meet your needs. You need to go to the brook of Cherith. Now, another interesting thing is that we don't know where these ravens are getting daily food for Elijah. And normally, the ravens or crow eat everything. And they have a beak and they have two claws. And one person's food I don't know how they have carried it, or from where they have got it, or there was no GPS, or who told these ravens to go to that particular location where Elijah is there. And another beautiful thing is, God sent ravens twice a day. So he was getting fresh food both times. It is not like that it was one-time delivery and he will store up and eat in the evening. No, in the morning he will get, in the evening he will get the food. It was enough for him for the one time. Elijah would have thought that the very first day, I think that when raven showed up, Elijah might be thinking, God, why raven? Why not some beautiful bird? Why not some person? Why raven, unclean bird? I don't know whether he thought that or not, but he trusted God and he received the delivery method of God. So God never provided for the entire day. God provided for the morning, for the evening, whatever he needed. He doesn't need to worry about storing the food or what will happen tomorrow. When raven would have showed up first time with the food enough for the one time, Elijah would be thinking, God, what about my evening food? Because this is enough for only morning. And God, he didn't know that. God did not say that you will have a two-time delivery. God just said that raven will bring you food. I have commanded. And with the second time on that first day, the raven would have showed up. How delighted Elijah would be. The God knew that there is evening when he will be hungry again. Do you know that God knows your need? If God has provided for your morning need and God has not told you that He is going to meet your evening need, you don't have to worry about it because God has already commanded to meet your evening need. Whatever you need on a daily basis, morning needs, evening needs, God is going to meet them. He knows that when He has cut you off, He is drawing you closer to Him. He is drawing you to experience the supernatural thing. He is drawing you to closer to His heart to let you know that He loves you, He cares for you, He will meet all your needs. Daily needs, morning needs, evening needs. It is just the delivery method. You might have thought that God would have met your needs in certain way, but God has His own plan and He will meet your need. Just receive whatever the delivery method God uses to meet your needs because He loves you and He cares for you. God bless you. Thank you.